Right, what we have so far is main screen with login and register. You click login, you can type in your login details. Click register, you can register a user. When you try to log in with something like a username that doesn't exist, it will tell you that the username obviously doesn't exist. If you register, and we register with a name, it'll then ask you for a password. So just going to give the password pass. So it says username test created, please log in. So you click login, type in your username, and type in your password. Oh. So then what it does is once you're logged in, it'll let you know who you're logged in as. Then you get a choice of server 1, 2 and 3. At the moment I've only been working with server 1, but once I've finished with server 1 I can just duplicate it over to 2 and to 3. So as you click server 1, you now get a character creation screen. I'm still currently working on this, but I'll show you what I've done so far. Currently you got this little switch which changes you from male to female. Now what you'll notice is the body type changes and the eyes change. So when you set as male, you get a male like facial shapes. So if you go through all these are all kind of men facial shapes. And when you go to female, they're all female facial shapes. The same goes for the skin colour as well. If you change your skin colour to say light pink and then you change it to male, it will also stay light pink. If you change it to one of them, then change it to male, it'll change to the representative of the male version in female terms. So for instance, if we find the blushing one there, and we go over to the man one, it's probably the closest you can get. But yeah, anyway, so the skin colour changes across characters. So obviously if you choose a character and it looks alright, but then you want to make it a male, you just switch it across to male. So you got big eyes here on male, big eyes here on female. You go across to the next one, you got angrish kind of eyes, angrish kind of eyes. They're all pretty much the same. You'll notice though, when I change between male and female, the eyes bar moves. The reason for that is because the female eyes, there's 11 of them I think. But when you go to the male's eyes, there's only 10 of them. So yeah. So at the moment, you can customize slightly. I still need to add nose, mouth, hair and all that stuff in there. But that's just the bog standard start of the character creator. Now, what I've done, if I just bring up this, what I've done is, if I debug it, you'll see that, when it loads up, if I log in as test with pass, now when I go to the character creation screen, what I've actually done is I've saved all the information for the character in character underscore details DTAILS. So when I bring up character details, you have a list here of all the different variables and things. But what I've added is these ones down here. So you got character eyes, gender, and character head. So if I just bring this across, try and keep all in frame, you can see here gender is male. When I change that, gender changes to female. And when I change shape, the character head changes as well. The reason for this is because when we then make the little character sprite that walks around and stuff, it will use these variables here in order to figure out what the character's little 2D sprite should look like. So obviously we've got the facial features here that we customize, and then we use these values that we've gained from this editor to then create the little walking character sprite. I have done a few other bits and bobs with the values and things, so they're stored in certain ways and stuff, and obviously they all affect one another. So like I say, you know, when you change thingy, it changes the eyes as well as the shape. So I'll do that with the hair as well, so that when you change from male to female, you can have the male hairstyles, and then when you change female, it's female hairstyles and such. But yeah, that's pretty much all we've got for now. I haven't got this as a slidey bar, although that would kind of be nice. But I'm just working on the buttons for now. I can change it to slightly bar later. So hopefully this is what you're after. I'm guessing so. If there's anything else you want me to add to this while I've got it at this stage, then let me know. Alright, see you in a bit, Dan.